If you are like most Apple users, you probably rely on iCloud to back up your photos, and that's great. By all means, keep doing that. But what I want to teach you today is an easy way to create an additional backup of your photo library that is not optimized by iCloud and located on an external hard drive. Like the Boy Scouts say, always be prepared, and I'm going to help you earn your digital merit badge coming up next on Tech Talk America. Hey folks, and welcome to the class. I'm sure some of you already own an external hard drive or oversized flash drive that you would like to use for this process. But before you proceed, I strongly encourage you to use a new solid-state drive for this process. The reason why is speed. When you're moving big amounts of data, you want to move it quickly in order to reduce the chances that something goes wrong. In order to test the speed of your external device, go to the App Store and download the free app Blackmagic Disk Speed Test. This is why I don't recommend using a flash drive. This 1 terabyte flash drive that I got off Amazon is only showing a write speed of 15 megabytes per second. That means if my photo library is half a terabyte, it's going to take 9 hours to move the data. And one of the biggest problems that I have with these types of flash drives is they constantly disconnect for no reason. Compare that to this SSD made by SanDisk. At these speeds, you could move a 500 gigabyte library in about 9 minutes. And for those of you who have really big libraries or no patience, you might want to consider getting this Phantom Thunderbolt drive, which can move that amount of data in 3 minutes. Links to all of these in the video description. In just a moment, we are going to copy and paste your photo library into the external hard drive. But there's one thing that we need to check out first. Click where it says Photos here in the top menu bar and go into Settings. Now go into the iCloud tab. If your library is set to Download Originals, all you have to do is copy and paste your library into the external drive. If it's set to Optimize, you'll have one additional step that you'll need to do after the library has copied to the external drive. At this point, let's close the Photos library, highlight the library itself, and press Command-C to copy. Now let's go into the external drive and press Command-V to paste. If your library was set to Optimized, here's what you need to do. Double-click on the library that is located on your external drive and then go into Settings. Here in General, you'll need to temporarily mark this as the System Library. Now click over to the iCloud tab and let's turn on iCloud Photos. Now let's switch it over to Download Originals. Just to be clear, Use as System Library basically translates into Communicate with iCloud. So you'll now need to give it time to download any optimized content, and you'll know it's done when you go into the library, scroll all the way to the bottom, and it should say Updated. When it's done, you can eject your external hard drive. You will then need to go back to the Photos library located in your Pictures folder and double-click on it to launch the library. We now need to go back into Settings and mark this as the System Library so that iCloud keeps talking to this library. And just make sure that iCloud is set back to Optimized. That is, if you want it to be. So let's say a few months go by and now you want to update your backup so that it has your most recent photos. All you need to do is plug it back in, manually open the library on your external drive by double-clicking on it. Once again, let's go into Settings and let's switch it so that this is the System Library. Now let's click over to the iCloud tab, turn iCloud Photos back on, and make sure that it is set to Download Originals. After a few minutes, it should download all of your new photos. Keep in mind, if you ever need help with your Mac, whether it's organizing your photos, removing duplicates, or just learning how to use your Mac more efficiently, you can book a 1-hour tech therapy session with me on my website at techtalkamerica.com. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support my YouTube channel, please consider clicking the new Super Thanks button that allows you to leave a little tip of your choosing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is David A. Cox with Tech Talk America. Class dismissed.